Hi guys, good evening, how are you? Welcome, share. Let's talk about Zambia police today. Good evening guys, Queen Pumi here. I won't be here long. Yes guys, welcome, share. Let's wait a few minutes for more people to join in. We are talking about the Zambia police today in regards to the response to Pamela's kidnapping, and as well as many other kidnappings that happened in Zambia. Welcome guys, comments below. Mutozi Chwangi, Kimanzi Wanisha, Mokola Buti, Mwachoma Bwanji, Isen Mukwa, Isen Tulande, Makande Kachenu. Makande Kachenu, Rubrela Makande aba Zambia police. Twambaula Maganaba, Avagapogola. Isen mukwa isen, iya shidelo, ni pa Zambia police. I've been reading your comments and I decided to come live, and I promised yesterday that I will come live today. So the situation has unfolded. We have all these stories. We are kind of close to finding out what really happened. So welcome Vincent, I see you. Kennedy, I see you. So let's talk solutions, guys. Mwaiseni. Good evening, Philip. I see you. Yes, we are in this together until Jesus comes. Yes, guys, we are each other's keeper. Myself, like I say, I'm a human rights activist for good governance. That's why I'm here. And, this incident with Pamela is directly affecting women and children who are an endangered species. So share. I want us to talk about Zambia police, guys, because that's what the Zambia police is, the department or the organization, the part of our country which is supposed to serve, to protect its people. But in this case, they failed us. And I'm going to explain why I mean they failed us. So I'm going to try to keep it short. I have my notes here so that I don't ramble and I don't spend too much time. Yes, Kennedy, my name is Pumulos Tumbeko. I'm a human rights activist. I'm based here in California. And I've been in California now for 21 years. Yes, I have lived out of the US going on 23 years now, guys. So what I'm speaking is what I know in a community. Right now, we are living in a global community, Chalo Chadi Katana. So, once we have left all our villages, we live where we choose we want to live. And I have lived here in the United States, and I see how the police protects people. And these are the basic things that we are saying the police failed us. So since the police failed us, how do we help them? What are the solutions? I'm just not here to criticize the police, but I'm saying before we criticize the police, our Zambia police, I respect the Zambia police very much. I see you, Clifford. I see you, Samuel. Share, follow, like this page. Guys, Zambia police is the best. I am going to say Zambia police is the best because myself, I have been summoned to the police on an unfair situation. I'll start with sharing a personal story. So share, guys, share. I'll share a personal story about my interaction with Zambia police before I say what I have to say. Yes. Hi, Memory Tembo. I see you guys. Thank you for following this page. Share, follow, like. So I want you to hear my story because I've seen a lot of people saying bad things about Zambia police. Yes. Kennedy, I see you. Thank you so much. So guys, I want to share a personal story about my experience with Zambia police. So you see where I'm coming from. First and foremost, I would like to say I respect Zambia police very well. because Zambia police, they are professionals, they are well trained. Many years ago, maybe 15 years ago, somebody who was, it was a personal issue. Somebody who was, had a power, like they're in the judiciary, they made false accusation against me to the Zambia police. That was like 15 years ago. So this person made false accusations to me, to Zambia police. I'm sharing a personal story about Zambia police because I respect them so much. And then I'll talk about what solutions we need so that this Pamela incident does not happen again. So I was saying I won't be long today. So I'm saying that many years ago, maybe 15 years ago, a person who has authority in Zambia reported me to Zambia police under trumped up charges. So this person reported me to the Zambia police and they issued a call out to me. And unfortunately, when the Zambia police went to my house to pick me up, because this person was person of power, they had instructions to pick up any female that was in my house. So unfortunately, I was not in the house. The person who was there is the lady who was helping me with my housework. So they picked her up. So I was actually out doing business. Then I came home around 12. I found the kids, and the kids, they said, "Oh, mommy, you have to go to the police station because, there was a call out for you, but the instructions were to say, pick up any female in the house." So they picked up my, I don't want to use maid, my helper, my house help. Yes. So they picked up my house help, Baba Senda, ku police station, and I immediately went and followed. Nafika kudia, the Zambia police, they were very professional guys. This is 15 years ago. Madam, okay, I went there, entrance. Welcome, madam, what can we do for you, Natawe? I have a call out here, and you guys have picked up my house help, my helper. She's here in the cells. Oh, then they said, okay, go to room so and so. I went to room so and so, and I found Banadani was there. She was my house help. Banadani mulisha na wendifia buino na wansunga buino bakapokola pano panganda. They kept her for over 5 hours not in the interrogation room. So the police, the call out was for me, but the instruction, because the person who issued the call out was a person in a judiciary with higher power, they were told to pick up any woman in the house. So they picked my maid. So my maid was there like for 5 hours. They interrogated her. They got the story from her. And when I went there, the police already knew, the CIDs already knew a basic foundation of the story. Maishiba, bali kwatako data from the person who was accusing me, and it was actually good because Balaba Nadani Ovasende, she's a neutral person, so she gave Zambia police data, Baba Pela data, and then data from the person who was accusing me. I gave them my data. They were very professional, They were very professional. They actually, because the person accusing me was a senior person in the judiciary, they respected me so much. We went actually into the office of the Inspector General. That's where, we talked and they resolved, and they told me to say, when that person who was accusing me left the room, they told me to the side to say, "Madam, this person, we know she's a person of seniority. She's abusing her power. So just apologize to her so that she does not ruin your life." So why am I saying this? I am saying that police officers themselves, they are good people. They are professional people. But what we need to do as a country is to train these people properly. Give them equipment, give them equipment, give them vehicles, train them in technology. This Pamela situation would have been resolved Overnight, if our Zambia police had proper training, equipment, and they have like right now in Zambia, we don't even have a hotline. We do not have a hotline in Zambia. Ichakwati kwata emergency, wawula phone watuma, bakapukola baisa. We don't have that. You have to know a number of a police officer or Central Police, and then sometimes if you manage to get through to Central Police, varalanda tawe, tatukwete motoka, or tatukwete gas. So why am I saying this? I'm saying Zambia Police, our officers, I salute them. Zambia Police, they are good people, they are friendly people, but we need, point number one is our government need to provide equipment for our officers. They need to provide vehicles, they need to provide gas. All these officers should be moving around in vehicles. If you see on my page, I was somewhere getting some coffee, doing my business, and there were just 2 police cars parked waiting to be called for an emergency. But in Zambia, we don't have that, but we have all this money. That being said, if we look at the budget for this 2023, is there a provision to do police reforms? Do we have that? Let us revise, because now we are not just here to talk, to say, yeah, Pamela was kidnapped, and all the 6 months later, it was civilians who are heroes. But people are saying bad things about the police. I'm saying, if we cover police ambush, whatever that the saying is, let's not accuse the police. The police, they are professional. Problem is, they need equipment. Yes, they need equipment. I have seen a lot of comments online. People are saying, this police, whatever. Even me, myself, I said the Inspector General should resign. Yes, Inspector General should resign. Home Affairs Minister should resign. Because these are the people in charge of the police force, and they are supposed to make sure that their officers are equipped. Chimono kwa tuleya kumabala kwa buloluka. So uleya mkulima. Uleya mkulima. So guys, Baba Afrika mala yambushi, yes. Yes, tuifika ba polisi ya mala yambushi. Guys, ba police, they are the best people. The only thing I can say about police is like, ba PF, bali ingisha makaders. That's the other thing. PF hired a lot of cadres in the police service. Some of them, I don't even think they underwent training. So that's another issue we have to revisit. Let's review every police officer who is in Zambia police and see. Because we know that PF bali ingishe ama cadres as police officers, some of them didn't even undergo training. Baba said nderefye, baba pera my uniform, and they started, kula folempia shalutu. And that's very common with not only Zambia police, in many departments, Kumazesco, ba PF bale ingisha makadas, people who don't do nothing and put them on a payroll. Ba PF bale fika makadas uniform. Yes. So that is point number 1. Very important point, guys. Very important point. The Zambia police, they are good people. They are professional men and women. We need to equip them. We cannot be blaming them when we have not equipped them to perform up at an international level. Now we are living in a global economy. So even in a Milandu, the crimes that are going to be committed in Zambia will be like in Milandu, TV or by internet. It's sophisticated. Like this crime yakwa Pamela, it's a sophisticated crime. The guys, the perpetrators, they saw that crime online. Video, opportunity ati, I can also do this and make money. Maybe they were pimping them. Wale pimping abaichi. Because we know that that was a brothel. It was it's like a prostitute house. That's what was happening there. Probably they were pimping the kids. We will find out. We are going to find out what was really happening in that house. So the police, I salute the police. They are working under difficult conditions. And on a side note, it's kind of a joke. Kuno bakapokola bali na no kuina because they drive around yelonga bai minina pama coffee shop baleri ama donut. So if you see that picture, iliana chiwa na vena pachiwa ni pa Starbucks. Bachelor yama coffee na ma donut bakapokola bakunu. Balulumba fe mumyoto kabalero la ma call out. It's an inside joke. You know? So they are ready on an instant dispatch it's real. So we are saying in Zambia, one, we need to equip our cops with all the equipment they need, vehicles, you know, kuno, everywhere in the world, ni office, they have everything they need in the car. Laptops, everything. Na ticket na fionso wa court from a vehicle of a police car. So why can't we do that? Tulibanono sana Mzambi. Hi, Christabel. I see you. So we are here. We are not just here to say, you know, Pamela attacking the cops. No. The cops are in a problem, guys. In an adi teacher. Do you know why I resigned from my teaching career? Because I was frustrated. I resigned from my teaching career 23 years ago because abana mu class bale ba 95 70 abana mu class that's why I'm here to campaign and to educate people so that we live a better Zambia. I resigned from the teaching service because I was frustrated. Ngatule funda abana so mu class bale balimbi 70 abana ino shitaka tuishe fyo chili abana limbi 70 bale kulodesha kuchita squeeze pama deski limbi choku takuli mustaff room ngababika choku kulaenda na choku mpesi pakuchinga ungawaya muma classroom mudi abafunefe bakwata ma supplies, you know, things like chalk and everything should be in a classroom. But that time it was like 23 years ago. You know, our classrooms were overcrowded. There was no chalk. You know, that's why I left. So I feel their pain. They drink too much because they are frustrated. The cops are frustrated. If the cops are given the tools that they need and they are given the training, equipment, vehicles, you shall see wonders. I've never met, I just shared my incident na Kapokola. I've never met a Kapokola wabi pomtima. Kuzambia, they are very nice, they are professional. So let us support them. Let us lobby for the government to equip our Zambia police. That's why I'm here. Now our strategies, what do we do moving forward so this doesn't happen? I'm reading comments from my young girls. I'm scared. It's traumatized. Oh, it's traumatizing. I'm traumatized. You know? What year did I start teaching? My first year of teaching, 89. So some of you here, your parents were my students. You are my grandchildren. So this is what I'm saying, Kwebati. Ichalo Chile 60 years old. Some of these things, we are talking about the budget to say, is the budget addressing human services? This is what we are talking about, you know? If you follow my page, post. Me, I'm an advocate for good governance. I'm not a politician. I just want Zambia to get the quality, Zambians to get the quality of lives they deserve. Chapwa. Yes, they are bad police officers, but mostly all police officers, they are good people, they are trained people, they are professional people. Now, that being said, PF hired a lot of cadres. So, we need police reforms. They need to scrutinize everyone because our UPND. If you want to take over government, you need to clean out the systems and take out all these cadres out of our important national services to the people like police. They have left these cadres who are PF in uniform still in these offices. And some of these things, they are doing it to tarnish the image of New Dawn. That's Iraqi. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to say, by Inspector General, now Minister of Home Affairs should resign. They are failing ukulandira kuba police ukwebati. We need this. Mu budget, how much is there, guys? My long case apanondefa atulodeshe budget. Let's review the budget and see if there is funding for Zambia police to buy vehicles, you know, to buy whatever technology. Ama computer, fiance. All police officers should have gadgets. Ama laptop, ama iPad, fiance. Kula ba police walenda not paper. Really? In this day and age, kula le mama docket at your docket na iluba. No. Kennedy said my grandmother used to there. Yes. Yes. Upon the name Nalelanda Milo, you know what? Me, I'm not your age. I'm a parents venunaleva funda. And they are here. My students, they call me mom. They are here. Some of you, you are children of my students. So you are my grandchildren. That's why number. Inembuya wenu nadifurwa. Nadifurwa nadikalipa inembuya wenu. Young grandma is upset. Young grandma is upset because grandma is like, I don't want my grandchildren to be going through the same things I went through. You know what I mean? Mulengufa mwebana nabe shkulu mulengufa. Do you hear me? I'm a grandmother. Ni myeba na chine kuchifubu na mbilo kufunda mu 1989. Na mbilo kufunda mu 89. So, abanale funda bengi badi kwata abana. And some of you are my grandchildren yapa. So in echon dandira, because lesali impala, God has blessed me with a long life, I can say, by Zambian standards. I can say God has blessed me with a long life. Because abengi, bali ama college mates, ama siblings, they are all gone. Mwamona. But God has preserved my life for a reason. And I've been in a country where things are in place. I've been here long enough, 23 years. I know I saw some comments on Bimukashana. I saw Lembapa page and I think I I was just like, oh my God, really? Is that what you can say on somebody's page? Yes. Because a lot of you don't know me. Because you know what? I have just stepped up to the plate. It's like God just gave me this mission to say, no, I have lived long enough to see how Zambia was and where Zambia is going. So, technically today, but me, I want him shukuru. Some of you, I told you, shukuru. Some of you, we want a better Zambia for you. So, no, mama politics, campaign tapali. Tapali, if you are praise worshiping, cheerleading, no. Coming to that, somebody commented to say, hey, Madam Tamlelanda Pali, ama suspects, they are calling them abductors. Actually, they are not abductors. They are rapists. They are human traffickers. They are human traffickers. They are rapists. They are not abductors. They were raping those children. Actually, they were pimping them. So somebody said those rapists, they are UPND Tamlelandapo. No, let us not politicize criminals. A criminal is a criminal. I don't care whether you are UPND, whether you are PF. Zambia police, the boss of Zambia police is the constitution. The Zambian constitution is the boss of the police. they swear allegiance to the Constitution. MMD alishireyaya, UNIP alishireyaya. PF came and gone. Now UPND is here. So let us not politicize when we have a situation, a Boko Haram situation. Not to quite a Boko Haram situation in Zambia. It's not even funny. It's not funny. It's a Boko Haram situation in Zambia. It's up and close. And the sad part is the location is right under our nose, Kuchalala. I was in Chalala like 3 weeks ago. I was in Chalala 3 weeks ago. Probably I even passed the house where those kids are. Also, Zambia, you know, I go to the gym. I can take law in my own hands. If I was there, rapists. Citizens arrest. Want to bashani finama. I work out, guys. So na likosa nangu ninevo mbuya chitu abu tuko lubilo. 100 meters. Mwapapa namisha nokumisha. Some of you are unfit. Some of you are unfit. You don't work out. Team Elias Munsha. Kukosa tamamu naba Elias. I like Elias Munsha because he motivates me. Every time he posts a picture of him running, that is a motivation, guys. He doesn't post that just to post. It's a motivation. Every day in your life, exercise. 30 minutes, maybe you have 1 day a week to recover. Get back to exercise routine. Yeah, so to the panel, to let under guys, solutions, pressure group, to fudetu apanga pressure group. By youth, use your brain power for something, not chukula kolwafi. Inenalikwataka Nangoma Foundation, come and join me. Let's form a pressure group and pressurize this government to have, to buy equipment for our police. That's the first thing. But police ngabali equipped Nangoma criminals, if they do their thing, bala be katapopeni. At Zamkalo, I'm 26. So Zamkalo, my last born is 26. So you are my last born, Michael. So mom, where are you? I'm in California. Yes. Yes. So yeah, guys, area shilio. We have to pressure apanomba ma pressure group. Tapaliti abu campaign wants to filefe tuwai katana and pressure our government to deliver equipment nga fima myoto kabaka shite nga ma cell phone kapokola wonse afire akwata cell phone nga ninsapato bafire bakwata, let them equip our police officers so they can perform. No mana mumone chalo chonse bale tukana ba police. Your anger should be directed to the government, to the Minister of Home Affairs and Inspector General for not making sure his officers are equipped. Oh, sorry, yeah, let me stick to English because some people don't understand Bemba. So, what I'm saying is, guys, I know we are angry. We thank God Pamela Musanga, even if their health is not okay, but they are alive. Our medical experts will help them to recover physically, and then mental health experts will need some counseling and sessions, therapy for their mental health. Yes. I can't imagine what these girls went through. But we just thank God they are alive, because you cannot bring back somebody from the dead. But even though we are hearing there is one person who died, may the soul rest in peace, but we are celebrating 13 lives. So we thank God, guys. Yes. Comrade Isaac Piri, are you seeking public office? How are you? I don't know, maybe in the future. But I am promoting young people to seek public office. You should run. Young people run. Run. Muke minine wu kansela. Actually, you know what will happen? My vision, 2026, what I see in 2026 is HH surrounded by young people as members of parliament, councillors. You stand as independent in Dalanda Lyonse, start marking your territories. These midalas, bambitaba ishwana app, kuchita download app. Eh? Some of these appointments that we have, they are technologically behind. We are living in a digital age. Everything in the government, all government systems have to be digitalized and computerized. Is that in the 2026 budget? Is that there? These are some of the things that we are talking to say. We need a budget to match the generation we are living in. Jeff, I say yes. We are disappointed with Zambia police, but I'm saying let us direct the anger at the government who are not equipping them. You know? It's like I hire you to say, you be an accounting technician in my company, but I don't give you the tools to do your job. You will fail. You will fail. So what we are saying, our anger, guys, anger, yes, so let us direct it to the government. And when I say the government, I mean the current government. I know they inherited stuff, but we are, again, it brings down to saying the current government, they've been in office in 1 year. They just presented a budget. Does the budget include, does this budget include, what's the word I'm looking for? Does this budget include police reforms? Buying vehicles, equipment, training for police officers? Is that there? Is that there? You can't be hiring people and then expect people to perform without giving them equipment. It's the same thing as teachers. You can't be hiring all these teachers. Teacher only will set up with a laptop. Do they? You know, my sister is a teacher. My young sister ni teacher. I have respect for that girl. She's at Mwense Secondary School. She uses a pit latrine. She is a secondary school teacher with a degree. Bachelor's degree, my young sister. And now she's studying for her master's. But she is working in Mwense, where she lives. She doesn't have tap water running. I think they have electricity, but she uses a pit latrine, you know, a high school teacher. So this is what we are saying. You are hiring people. You are hiring teachers, but what are the conditions of service for these people? Police don't have enough vehicles. You don't know what you're talking about. In when I America, 22 years, 23 years, I've been in the West 23 years. What are you talking about? Let us not settle for mediocrity. Zambia will not go forward if we settle for mediocrity. Eh? Police station at Zambia has got vehicles. What is the ratio of vehicles to the police officers and to the population? Compare that, factor everything. What is the population of Lusaka? How many vehicles do you have? If there are 20 emergency calls in a night, do you have enough vehicles to dispatch to all those locations where the police need to be? This is what we are talking about. And this is why we are saying, is this 2023 budget addressing those people? Human services. Human services is lacking in this budget. Ambulance walikuwa tabushe. Ni booking. Echon dandila mandini. You know, some things that I've seen ku Zambia, they were normal when I lived in Zambia, but you know, now that I'm here, I remember the things that are happening, or when I come to visit, the things that happen there, and then we are a country which is sitting on a land of milk and honey. I'm like, hell no. Hell no. We can do better. You know, kulina mayo umo. You know, like in Indola, I lived in Indola. Ndola is my town. So, nalepita kundola pakuya kuskulu. Nalepita paho pandola central palya. Na mayo afumine muleba. Na mayo afumine mkupapa mwe bantu bakwadesa. Na mayo afumine. You know, if you're a woman, you know, even if Iwe Stanley, get out. That's why we are talking. Because, you know, you people, you really, instead of benefiting from people from diaspora, you insult us. Why are people leaving Zambia to come to diaspora? It's a good conditions of living. We need better conditions of living for Zambia. For Zambians. Because people like Stanley Mpande, they are the people with money. Niba some of us. But they don't care. You know? They are there in Zambia. They can't speak for the poor. Enanganaria Stanley Nishapo naikuta. But people like Sia1, who are not even Zambians, are man enough to speak for Zambians. That's one disgraceful thing. I see you, Matomola, my son. We have to step up. We are living in a global community. Nangunje, get out. You want to get off my page. Get off my page. Me, I'm fighting for a better life for Zambians. That some of you are parents. So you are my grandchildren. So when I'm grandchildren, man, if you nale pitamo na vena, na mayonga ya mkupapa, same old crap pumatene chikulia. Yo kalete nyakasalu, kalete linen, but umuntu nakwata badi kwate, you know, people are misdirecting government funds instead of directing funds to human services. Yes, but the country won't get better if we don't demand for it. Right now, we are still here talking about Ngawatumaku policy, 60 years of independence. We are still talking about when you call the cops at Tatkwete Agas or Tapali Motoka, Namkwata Motoka. In this case of Pamela, it took them 45 minutes to arrive because probably they had to look for a vehicle. Zambia will be changed by Zambians. Hello, this thing of like, diaspora. I know I was in Zambia 3 weeks ago, but government offices, you know, they just like despise people in diaspora. Diaspora is actually a good thing to Zambians because if they tap in diaspora, let's say by HH, diaspora, point ministries, you see things how they will move in that country. They can bring in, you know, even as consultants. They don't even need to be hired. They can just work as consultants and work with the government to help, you know, human services, social services. Abantu bale chula na mayo afuma mkupapa alenda no mwana, you know how it is after labor. Aenda na mayo from labor wadukuya mu public bus really no mwana. It's wrong. We have to fund ambulances in Yotoka services to help people, to help women, you know. Labor chintu pasan. Because labor pain, if inflicted on a man, if a man is inflicted on the labor pain, men collapse. So don't talk to me about injikarifi. Because in a chireka, pecha mala, but 6 months, raping every night. Raping every night. Do you know how it feels to be raped? Somebody to force yourself on you. So we are talking here so that it doesn't happen again. We want the government, we are pressuring the government to equip our police officers so that our police, they can investigate and quickly react to situations, respond to situations. Let's direct our anger to this is inspector of police and the minister. It's their job to acquire equipment and resources for the officers so the officers perform. Thanks, guys. I see the number is growing. Comments. No matter comments. Carol here says, yes, there's a lot of educated Zambians in diaspora. Fiancé is medical technology. Wengi, yes. We are not saying people in Zambia are not educated. They are educated, but the training that people have in diaspora is different. The work culture over here is different. So if these governments they can tap in to the diaspora, even in an exchange programs or consultation, these people, they make a lot of money here, like a medical doctor. They make a lot of money in diaspora. You know, they won't believe me. If diaspora 30, these people, they make a lot of money. They are well paid. My point is, if our government partners with Zambians in specialist fields in diaspora, they can train our Zambians to perform better. Yes. Mwaba says it's true, sis. We live abroad, and when we look at things differently. When I go home, my heart sinks. But the thing is, it's a global economy. Mamona, ichalo chali kuminkana, like information. Liliakalenga tuwa umfire ilia shiyakwa Pamela after maybe 2 weeks. Nachitalala no kutalala. Mamona, without this technology, we would have heard Pamela's business maybe after 2 weeks when even the situation has calmed down. But now we are learning things in real time. If it finished unfold once, to the pamo. So technologically we are connected. But our living conditions, Zambia, they are deplorable. Effort to lelanda, you know, the government, improving human service, basic human rights. Like in this case, you know. Matilda, I see you. Filter, I see you. I am not enjoying. I am saying people who live abroad, they are given. Ingana ya kuchipatala, bala mpelo muti. If I have no income, if I am if I'm from a low income household, they will give me free medication. Effort to land, our government need to provide these basic things to our people. They have money. Imwe. Countries my economies balesunga abantu babo. Inga if Zambia, we are sitting on a land of milk and honey. Why are we failing to take care of our own people? Bali filu kushita banyu don. Banyu don bali filu kushita mapanado. Last month nari ku Zambia ababombe ba help baba sister bandi. Nesa sanga bali fimbo kulu. Not nishi atawe mama na ukulu kwali kalipa arthritis bali ndembera ka prescription nomba nshkwete impia nshkwete 80 kwacha. This lady, she needs 80 kwacha to buy medication for her arthritis. Baba lembera feka prescription. At so one day for yako kukongo balinje bati kukongo wali chipa kwa muti. So ezambe mulefa atule ikala mumwe bantu nangu tapa soswa. Famous kambwili whatever CK quote. Nangu tapa soswa. Please guys, follow me here. Konkeni sure imiti mchipatala panado. Chileshe, what do you say, Pamela? You know what? I'm not going to comment on that. You know, I think they were traumatized. Iwe Mateo, even when we go to South Africa, pa South Africa fiapo pele na bakwate miti mufipatala. Pa South Africa, the police are there to respond. You know, don't take things out of context. I'm just using America because na ikala kuno. Some of you mwatema fyo kutarika. Anyway, it's good. I appreciate your contribution, but I will correct you. I will correct you. I am just using America. We are just saying if you are Fimbi, even Botswana, look at Botswana. Amaswana if you bekala. Amaswana bekala shani tuyano kutari. I can't talk about Botswana. I don't know what happens in Botswana or Namibia. I don't know what happened in Namibia, but I know that mu pandemic Namibia nzibale bapela mimpia namalaiti yonse balile ko kubalipilisha bill in the pandemic in Namibia right across from us. So we are saying if Zambia is a rich country, we are saying these leaders we put in power, let them focus on improving our lives of Zambian, every Zambian, those who can't afford. And if you saw, I wrote a comment on my page like, you know, if you're supporting this budget, what are you benefiting from this budget, you know? Ask yourself, when you look at that budget, what is your benefit? Because it's not everyone who's benefiting. Why am I saying this? Because if they buy medicines in the hospital, then every Zambian will benefit. We all get sick one time or another. Tabakulembele prescription at kashitomuti. Ka prescription. Pharmacy within the hospital. You pick your medicine, you go home. You are attacked. Now, last week, whatever, thieves are all over. Thieves stealing things. We don't have a hotline in Zambia where if you are attacked, you can call the police. The police might respond up. Tatwa kwata 911 ama ambulance yale butaika mmishukia mkusenda abantu. You know, people are getting sick every day. They need ambulance services. They need police services. So this is what we are saying to say. This government has this budget considered those things where every Zambian benefits. You know, they're hiring teachers. What quality? What other benefits are they giving these teachers? Accommodation, building teachers' homes, making sure qualify. You want to show a master's degree. I am pit latrine. You know? No. Ama teachers besunama nurses. I've already heard the story. Kuchisamba, they are bribing the dead so they can be transferred. Ukwisa mpepi. Town. Because chibali ba posta mumpanga balaika muma what mad houses. It's like ridiculous. Really. Like no. We are going 60 years of independence. Is the budget addressing construction of teachers' houses? Is it? Let's not just let's dissect it and say, is this budget addressing accommodation for teachers? Yes, Chileshe, yes. And even us, because, you know, the police, they are just employed. Chileshe and Kani, I see you. So even us as citizens, let's push our ministers. We minister who pushing a chita resign. Why ngai push at nish mulefa and chita resign? Because you are not lobbying. What is it doing there? Budget yafuma. These ministers, you know, I'm an accountant. So when you're preparing a budget, and now I'm starting to teach because I'm a teacher. So, ngole panga budget as an accountant. You go to different departments and see what they need. So in this case, by Zambia Police, by Inspector General, he is supposed to ask his departments, Muma provinces, Naponga Muma town, what they need. bamulembela we need 10 vehicles elo we need chira officer lefa ikwa laptop chira officer lefa cell phone tulefa ikwa SWAT team we need training balemba fyonse fe balefa ya bachita forward kuli ba minister elo ba minister nomba bachita summarize budget ya ilya bachita present kuli ba Minister of Finance, Development and Planning and consolidate all the requests to make that budget for Zambia police for their requisitions, what they need for the next year. So if education is the same, Minister of Education from the school in Shangombo, what do you need? We need desks, we need to rehabilitate these classrooms, we need to rehabilitate our lab, we need to do A, B, C, D. Every school in Zambia from their district, provincial, headquarters, they consolidate the budget, Watu Maku Finance. This is what we need in education. But are we doing that as a country? Because I saw Monza Secondary School, it's dilapidated. It's a horror. It's like, I can't let my child go there. I can't. But it is me. But other parents, they have no choice but to send their kids to such schools. So if you know what? We have an opportunity. This is time now for us Zambians to demand what we deserve. Campaign is over. Tekuleta pama politics. Etali fala UPND t-shirt. Nani. Criminal is a criminal. I don't care. Kucha fala PF or whatever is a criminal. I don't really care. And the time for politics is over. Now it's time to hold the government accountable. It's a best case scenario in Yavena Pamela. Fire the minister and the IG. Did you request nama laptop and all they need? We need an emergency hotline number Mozambia. A national hotline. 911. Every country has a 911. Zambia can institute a 911 Zambia. Yeah. Sisi, I see you. Good morning. Yes. DJ for culture. Yes. I agree with you to a point because they politicize everything. Even Panongandelanda, Paluanjevele, iwe, Taulanda Pauli Uriomulumendo is a PF cadre. Is a UPND cadre. Let us not politicize everything. Politics has its time and place. When you are campaigning and electing a government in place, that is politics. But now, that government has settled in. This new Dawn government has settled in. Our president has picked his team. Now our job is to hold his team and the president accountable. That's why I'm saying the minister should resign by Inspector General, and the minister should resign because they are 1 year in office. So what has he done for the police? What has he done? What has the Inspector General and the minister together combined? What have they requested to improve the operations of police? What are we going to see different? Tulelanda fye mwalusi. Maite masane fya pingula abantu. Pano pali ba myself. Pa internet pali ba cyber bullies. They are cyber bullies in Gawalanda kwe do your research. So what? Kite research you will win. If a tulelanda fye baka pokola varia 45 minutes late. Excuse you. Research once. That's why we get nowhere. And Gawalanda kofye tabale monas bamba they feel attacked. Why do people feel attacked? Until your sister wakam raping you all over no kolo whatever chika karipa. It's some whatever mwileka njambio kutukana. Do not take me there. Do not take me there. Do we have a 911 ku Zambia? Like you are popene uli munganda babale kuingilira. Can you call 911 bakapokola baisa in 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Iwa in Kalale, Francis, don't tell me what to do. I'm in California, it's lunchtime over here. Tamwa Short Squad, we are different time zones, muchalo. This is a blog. This is a blog. What? Malushi Shinka? This is a blog. In a blog, you can talk about anything you want. Whether it's a fact, it's an innuendo, it's up to you. So if you want, you can start a blog where you are just talking about facts. Ule ikala na constitution, ule chikupukula yowi na tina nishina Malushi. Start, open your page. Ule ule kana constitution, inga wachi, sula wachi berengete for the land up if you want to say thema facts. If you're that's your cup of tea. You don't go on people's page and telling them how to run their page. Please. If you want, you can start a blog on which talks about facts only. Me, it's just me venting. It's me venting. It's my... And people who are on this page, I respect them. I do respect that we are all different. Everyone will have their own opinion, and I accept it. But I don't accept people telling me I should talk facts. Social media yali atichira kalulu nengoma yakwe. You know, there are so many pages everywhere. Udia pale broadcaster everywhere. Okay, so if it's there, but nibali if you walk sanga Pamela, nishta wamusangire Pamela. Pamela the online, the effort na muleba supporter. Opo the number, but the system is failing. So we are saying, if there is a hotline, let them do something to make that hotline viable, to make the hotline so that when people call it, they can actually respond and come. Nothing about Tuma. Atiota tukwete fuel. It's my time. Mbabala Aaron, even if I waste my time, it's my time. Elo kuno, you know, I pay my bill once a month, song and the fountain I kala all night in the land. Nishta yandi. Chak karipashani. Bu control freaky muleki. Mwisa mkunkontrola papajian. Honestly, really, are you serious? You're being a control freak. I will waste my time. It's okay. I'll be wasting. It's my missionary, but until I die, I'll be talking and talking and talking and talking. And the people who see sense in what I'm saying, I thank them. If they don't see sense in what I'm saying, too bad for you. I suggest you get off my page. Yeah, so Elia Shidio. You know, you know, in life there are devil's advocates. Whatever what nangulela nde suma, ena because imbia alikuwa tempia, alikuwa tafionse, they don't care. You know? They don't care about other people. And it's just sad, you know? It's just sad that in Zambia, everybody should have a heart to make sure that we live a better Zambia. We build it, we hold our government accountable. That's why we have elections. We're a democracy. But we have people who don't really care. And when you talk of progress, they try to shoot you down. It's unfortunate, but, you know, there are always people like that. There are people with a negative vibe. There are people, chuami na vena. You know, it's normal. There are people in Anganaria, they don't care. You know? Abantu bamwakwati nanguna kwata meiji ali ai kutayatana meiji ifyakulia. Such people, you know? There are such people who are like, if you see my inbox, there are people who have got relatives in high places. They can't help them. These are the people who have negative comments here. You know, people who are like, they're blessed with a job. His own blood sister or brother, tetampede, or amte sponsor ku skulu, olwamuchitenshi, they can't do it. It's like, wow, you know, I get amazed by Zambians who are like that. Like, you can't help your own blood relative. You can't. But you know what amazes me is abasungu balafuma kuno aya kulia asendo muntu wafita different DNA tamu mwana napo amcha adopt amba nokula musunga and love that child like their own. But if famous Zambians, our own family members, our blood relatives, we have shunned them. Why? It's the same attitude with people who are on this page say ikarafie, you know. Njikarefia abana 13 wale ba rapinga. Now utemwa, maybe you are a rapist as well. Kuchu afichita. If somebody can be, we are talking about this thing and somebody can tell me at inkalale, nae na kuchi a raping omwana kashi. Because umuntu oli onse na fulwa. Umwa umefe oli onse na mayo, any human being ilili ashiri is boiling. Kufulwa umulopo kulabira okaso. Kukufulwa. Because you can imagine saying ngani nebo, nga mwana wandi, ngani sister wandi, ngani ba mayo. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Now anje wachikalale. But it's lunchtime, kuno. It's lunchtime, kuno. So anyway, I am going to do my business. Nice chatting, guys. Follow, like, share, Queen Pumi. Tulipano. We are going to fight for a better Zambia. That's why we are here, you know. We are going to fight for a better Zambia. And let's just pray Shaba you know, by Inspector General of our police to equip our officers so that they can protect us when they need to. Yes, Mildred said it's true. The police didn't do anything, even they said. Yeah. Yes. You know, they're trying to look good. They're trying to look good. But we know the truth. It's okay. It's okay. Stephen, don't go. Let any comments. My comments. Stephen, I see you. Nyambe, relax. Mundopu. Noise pollution along Sikazwe Road, Kalingalinga. But to them, even they see. To them, I come to Zambia, you know. Ndesa ku Zambia. Me, I'm not a person who I come to Zambia almost every year. And I have my relatives there. That's why I talk. And I'm going to retire to Zambia, you know. They say they will retire here. But me, God willing, my plan is to retire to Zambia. That's my home. Yep. Amon, thank you. Amon Tembo, I see you. Stephen, thank you. Thank you for your efforts too. Thank you for watching. Candy, love you too. Messi, they always complain of fuel hour way. Because they are not funded, mamona. Kuno bala bapela tuma credit card to a gas ka card so. Nga bala bapela fe ka card ka gas ba fe ba kwesa ba pumping. You know? Every officer ali kwata ngana kwata motoka bala bapela tuma gas card like a ATM card nenda la mabale ba bikira. So you know they are good people. I love the Zambia police mwandini. They are just working under difficult conditions. Grace Banda, I'll bring you something nice. Yes, tell me what you want. Nyambe, home sweet home. Yes, home is where the heart is. And we only Zambians will make Zambia a better place. What is your profession, madam? I'm a teacher by profession. I've had many professions in my life. So I did teaching 10 years. I retired from Ministry of Education. If you know the retirees for 23 years, retirees for 1999, I am one of them. So I'm waiting for a new dawn to pay us. I'm a millionaire. I'm a million from 1999. 23 years, they have not paid us our money. But to the amo by FTJ, it started from FTJ to current, you know. So I retired from GRZ 23 years ago, and they still owe me my pension. So hopefully they'll pay us soon. I'm still waiting. And then I have done administration, human resources administration, and I've also done IT technology, and I've also done insurance. So my CV is very full. Yeah. Ati mumbuipakulira nishipalyo kwa shintiri amata. You just don't talk from nowhere. You know, panopondela pano nindi shiba. Awalenji batikala peda kwa America. Oh, okay. You don't know me. But it's good. We are getting to know each other. I know I'm new on the scene. You know, I campaigned last year with Matomola. I have developed relationships. You know, family. You are all my family now. So we are here. Because now I'm ready to retire. You know, I came here almost 20 years ago. I'm ready to retire. And when I come to Zambia, I'm like, oh my God, things are worse than I left them. I thought things would be better by the time I'm ready to retire to come back home. That's why I'm here talking. Kelly Mulanda Febuino, thank you for the encouragement. Stephen, yeah, my CV is a heavy CV. Yes, I'm a professional woman. I'm a professional lady. Yeah. So we are talking. I'm talking because I want to retire home. And Zambia is a rich country. But we need HH is the right guy to lead Zambia. But, you know, the people around him, I don't know. Nalibombakale, George Mumba, Nalibombakale. I want to end the Chulefa and Chito. People, when people started seeing me online, they're like, you need a job. I'm frustrated because I need a job. I'm like, excuse you, do you know me? Nalibombakale. Nalibombakale. Right now, I'm a millionaire. Tulelo la feba HH, ba sign MPH squad, squad ba dispute, kwa MPH squad be Milan, bali tuibile. Bali tuibile mpia. So there is a big dispute with our money. Mula Papa News, the retirees of 99, I'm one of them. Ngachako bachi watu pera fie wa our dues, we are millionaires. It's a lot of money the government owes us. Good night, wala to my madam. Munyam. Thank you guys for positive feedback. Yes, guys. So thank you for watching. Love you. See you soon. Maybe tomorrow I'll take a break, but I'll come. I always, when I wake up, I always catch up. Zambia news, what's happening. Kai, I'm preparing to retire home. I'm a million in Gaba sign a check by HH. I'll be on the next flight home to Kesamonana. We'll have a big party. Yes. So all my milestone followers, when HH signs my retirement check, we are going to have a big retirement party. Yeah. So stay in touch. Thank you for following, like, share. We are here. Anyone on this page, guys, we want a better Zambia. Campaign no, but we just want things to move so that, we are on the same level. Respect of human rights, affordable housing, free education, deski, amabuku, teachers accommodation, teachers equipment, all those logistics, they need to be in place. Life here, we are chura, but not what tempia. That's why we say these ministers, they need to make a budget to fund, to make sure that all these requirements are there. Yes, Doris, waiting our monies. We have to make a big party. retirement party nga shafuma. Yes. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Follow, like, share. Tulipano twakulalanda. We not only kulanda no kulabebe fya kuchita. Pressuring them to deliver the promises and improve things. In this case, for Pamela, they are abducted. If they need actually to start investigating now. Seriously. Once neighborhoods, we need to be vigilant. Pangandanga ulonfo muntu alalida kuya ku police ati mungando mu muntu alalida. Ba police bayisa bamona munganda bayita inspect everything is okay. No chumulonfo abantu balelwa bushikwatawo munya munganda balalwa. Kashi mwadi ba mama nani abayiche bale bachita sexually molest every night. I see people, somebody's fighting on my behalf. Mwandini. I think abale lembe fya upapa. Niba PF card abale English ba police or without qualification. Ba mwingisha pia nchito. No qualification. Na ku training taideko. Tule mitanti nchito ba PF ngani wabo PF card abali ku English nchito mu Zambia police tawaye na ku training muleya. We are going to pressure the government to look at all police officers' credentials and make sure that any police officer serving in the Zambia police force is qualified. Na kwatama credentials na kuchalimba, not chalimbana, kulilai training ali ile kwa assembly, aitana pass out, I graduate. Not fia bale mingisha ba PF, ba folesha ma uniform, ba mika na papero. Momwe bale firo kuchita nangu fimu. Nangu mapokela ni nani reporti. Phone ya isa ulefire fia kuchita. Because you don't have training. Muni angashe mnyeosha abantu. Okay guys, good night. Bye. We'll talk until tomorrow. Alright, love you guys. Follow, share, like, Queen Pumi. 200 people watching. It's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you. Sleep tight. We pray. We pray for the blood of Jesus to cover Zambia, to protect our lives, and to help our leaders to listen to us, It's like umwanangale dira bafide bale umfwa mwebantu. Ngato tulibafyashi pano fwe bambi. Ngata wali mufyashi, you're going to be a parent. And when your child is crying, you have to listen. Limbina alwala, limpali chile mukalipa, limbina umfwensala. Listen and try to help that kid. So na ifo tulibana, as a population, we are children. Our government is our leaders. They should listen. Yeah. Because umwana lionsenga alelila ule musura palasi ala savuka. Disciplinarian committee. All right, bye guys. See you.